Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did.
Dun dun dun!
Who are you?
Who are you? Shit, we probably shouldn't sing.
New names. Good. Chip Pont.
Ship on.
I can do this.
And I'm
Oh,
going
you got
to
some
bring,
hot glasses.
I'm gonna bring
The impossible
I'm gonna bring
chessboard.
chess too.
Chess 2.
Shades on Fire. Competitive Tarot.
Competitive tarot. I want to play that. Is competitive tarot a thing? Build your golem.
I'm gonna get an instant post camera
Ooh.
and a human wool sweater.
Oh, these pick our stats.
Yeah, they pick our starting stats.
Oh.
Maybe. I wonder what the marshmallows would get you. Maybe fun.
Probably.
What about...
We're metagaming it now. Just pick what looks cool. Hey, fun and flirty. Oh, I gotta pick me.
Yeah. What are you naming yourself, champ?
My name is no, that's Biddles. What is the wood carving machete? Vampire sun hat, lemonade, Dakimakura, Hellfire portable barbecue. The
That sounds
smallest
fantastic.
violin. North facing moss. Swole floaties.
It comes with a map.
It does. I'm gonna take.
Tiny violin!
Wait, wait. Is
What?
that a body pillow? It is. Is
Yeah.
it?
That's
Yeah.
okay. One might say that the months of prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners, and summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads.
Oh boy, our summer loves.
Close to last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just
Ooh.
3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Joyima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Arabi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculator Hewlett-Packard, version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, 20, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Which one of these articles would you most want to read?
Ooh.
Very illegal things I would do if in international waters. 50 facts about sequoias. How to headbutt a very big rock. Sequoias, yeah. My deep complex feelings about camembert.
Camembert.
Common mistakes when performing your first fertility ritual and secret tricks to win at rock, paper, scissors. I'm thinking this sounds pretty interesting,
It
but
does.
I feel like I know a lot about sequoias.
I don't know what a sequoia is.
I think it's a tree.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go with the sequoias. I think the robot will like me if I do that.
Well, it's obvious I'm between these two.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
what do you see yourself doing tomorrow?
I'm gonna headbutt a rock.
Alright, hold on. Oh, Chip Hunt. I love that article. Sequoia trees are absolutely fascinating.
I like that you said you're gonna go for the computer and got the computer.
For example, did you know that wood from giant sequoias is highly resistant to decay? I am also highly resistant to decay. It is nice to have things in common with organic life, however small the similarities may be. I hope that you, too, are highly resistant to decay, Chipon. It means that we may spend more time together at camp. That's a bit of a
I was about to
morbid
say,
compliment.
that's pretty dark.
But hey, it's a compliment nonetheless. This is
Dahlia! Whoa! That article sounds awesome! Let me read it! This is you clickies. Step 1. Headbutt the rock. Okay, I like where this is going. Step 2. Seek immediate medical attention. Because you probably have a concussion? No way! This article clearly wasn't written with me in mind. I could easily headbutt 2 rocks before I got a concussion. Biddles, we should work on writing our own rock headbutting article at camp to rival this pitiful excuse for literature. What do you say?
We only had 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I guess I'm going for the giant demon lady.
Hell yeah. Her thighs are probably thick and muscly.
Probably are.
Loading.
She's gonna crush my
Here we
skull.
go. I'm a smart man, and smart men belong in the woods.
You're a fun man.
While hiking through the woods, I'm gonna be a smart man. You're approached by an NPC who has a quest for you. You could tell she's an NPC because she only says the same 4 things over and over and keeps doing the same idle animation.
What now?
The NPC's
What?
quest is to deliver
What
a
now?
very important scroll to her father. She makes it extremely clear that no one else is allowed to read it, or terrible things will happen.
Looks like you're reading it.
You read it, of course. It turns out it's her father's secret recipe to the perfect peach cobbler.
Oh.
Looks like her dad is never going to make that famed dessert in time for the NPC family potluck because you eat the recipe before it gain 2 smarts. You manage to extricate yourself from that situation just in time to nearly trip over Calculaster. He's crouched on the ground, intently studying his glass prison full of ants. I mean his ant farm. That's what those are called.
Glass prison
Oh.
of ants.
Friend, Chipont. How pleasant to see you. Probably. As you can see, I am once again attempting to understand the complexities of organic life by a way of this ant terrarium. Their brief, numerous lives provide the perfect data set for training my neural net. If only all beings died and reproduced so rapidly. In the course of my research, however, I have begun to worry. Are these ants spiritually fulfilled? Tell me, Chipod, as an expert on organic life, does spiritual fulfillment consist of dragging food through tunnels and then vomiting it into the mouth of your all-powerful queen? You're not sure you even have a soul, let alone spiritual fulfillment. But whatever it is, it's probably not the vomit thing. You tell them so. Oh dear. If my little ant friends are not spiritually fulfilled, how will I ever be able to deduce the true nature of happiness from their behavior? Friend, Chipod. Chipod.
Chipod.
Please help me. How can I catapult this humble ant society to a higher plane of existence? Your first thought is with an actual catapult, but Damien borrowed yours for homework a few weeks back and never returned it. Time for plan B. The ants need something to look forward to besides eating and dying. Introduce them to the Word of God. Help the ants appreciate the zany side of work by creating and producing The Office, but for ants. You
That's
think
the show, The Office for Ants.
that's gotta be like fun or creativity there.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's my best bet. I feel like I don't know what the top one is. Like smarts?
Either creativity or smarts. Or boldness. Or charm. That could be anything.
No, I feel like the top one's gotta be like smart. I don't know. I have more smarts than I have charm. I mean,
think
creativity.
Listen, I think The Office for Ants. That sounds fun. Shit.
You were wrong.
I was wrong.
This is why I consult organic beings. Whenever possible, I never would have come up with such a solution. I did give them all tiny ant-sized televisions because staring at screens seems to be one of the main ways organics express their self-actualization.
Damn, targeting us.
But I never got as far as actually broadcasting anything on those screens. It is a brilliant idea. Bolstered by Calculus's encouragement, he set about creating a hilarious slice of life comedy starring John Krasinski and Jen Ant Fisher and regular Steve Carell. Somehow, The Office but for Ants is a huge success. The ants share their favorite gifts on Ant Twitter, and compare the drudgery of their own work to the hilarious drudgery of the TV show.
How wonderful.
This is fantastic. The simple creation of wacky facsimile? I don't know how to pronounce that. Of the ants' dull and unfulfilling lives has somehow made them more fulfilled. But this delicate equilibrium is short-lived. Soon, office mania reaches such heights that the ants aren't content to just watch it. They want to live it. You watch in horror as the ants create tiny ant offices filled with ant copy machines and bureaucracy and ant NUI. Before long, all the ants are so busy filing reports and competing for meaningless promotions that they forget to gather food.
Oh no!
Oh no! The ants are in danger of dying out because of too much capitalism. Quick, introduce them to a more wholesome entertainment property.
Ant Hub.
It is forbid to save Ant Society. You broadcast the 1998 DreamWorks animated feature Ants. The good news is that it reinstills the value of ant-related activities in the populace. The bad news is that the movie sucks so bad it destroys their faith in entertainment forever.
Oh.
In fact,
Oh.
no, my smarts. I just got those.
Oh.
Really handling the Ants DVD has snapped you of 2 smarts and a creativity.
Leave it to me.
Biddles! Dude, I'm creative as fuck! Where's the creative room?
I don't know.
It's this place. That day in Monster Scouts, you make each other friendship bracelets. Except the Monster Scout leader pairs you randomly with your friendship bracelet recipients. I guess so Larry the Lich doesn't feel left out for having no friends. You get paired with Larry. Surprisingly though, he's a great conversationalist, and he makes you a super heartfelt bracelet that imbues you with true creativity whenever you wear it. Larry sure is nice. Maybe there will come a day when he's cool enough to be your friend, or at least a romanceable summer fling option. But today is not that day. You're recovering from that interaction when Dahlia almost tramples you with her rock-hard calves. Oh hey, Biddles! I didn't see you beyond the majestic silhouette of my own flexing muscles. I've got to stay in top physical condition if I'm ever going to earn my FBI agent badge before the end of the summer. You're about to explain to Dahlia how that's a different kind of badge than she's probably thinking it is, when you notice another Dahlia in the vicinity?
Which one's the real one, Jeremy?
What are you looking at, Biddles? I'm flexing my quads right now. You should be looking at... me? Who are you, stranger that looks almost exactly like me? Explain yourself at once.
I don't look like you. You look like me because I'm Dahlia Aquino. Rah, rah, rah.
You're not me. I am. You lack the necessary muscles.
On the contrary, since I'm the real Dahlia Aquino, the real Dahlia Aquino looks like this. And since you don't look like this...
I'm the impostor? But how could this be? I'm such a master of disguise that I have fooled even myself?
No, you're not a master of disguise. But I am.
Counselor Flodge!
That's right, Dahlia. It was me all along. You couldn't tell because I was wearing a mask.
Your ingenuity truly knows no bounds, Counselor. If only I had your mastery of the art of infiltration, I might make a better candidate for the FBI. Alas, my flawless blue skin and extreme handsomeness render me totally unfit for undercover work. Why, even if I posed as a contestant in a beauty pageant in order to stop a domestic terror plot and a fun-filled romp starring Sandra Bullock, I'd likely render myself too conspicuous due to winning so hard. Please, Counselor Flodge, teach me your ways. I'm willing to devote all my time to this, ensuing a romantic relationship in the meantime. What? No, fuck that. Show Dahlia that you're the better camouflage tutor by suggesting some place where her natural assets would really help her blend in. A utopian society of buff Smurfs. Or a Dahlia Aquino cosplay contest.
Now,
Huh.
this is difficult.
Creative?
One of these is creative. It could be the top one, but that could also be like a smarts thing.
Oh.
Alright, you're just gonna have to go for it. Hey!
Yes!
That's fantastic idea, Biddles. A true master of disguise always changes their surroundings to match their appearance. That's why I carry around at least 3 life-size statues of myself at all times. You'd make a great disguise instructor.
That settles it then. I'm off to kidnap Buff Smurfette and take her place as the sole female citizen of Buff Smurf Village. Dahlia heads off to execute her cunning infiltration, while Counselor Flodge blends into the scenery by stepping behind one of his life-size statues. A couple days later, Dahlia tracks you down and nearly clotheslines you with her enthusiasm. The last few days have been an orgy of discovery. I've blown Buff Smurf Society wide open. I thought it was going to go a different way. At first, I was worried that they'd notice I'd replaced Buff Smurfette because I'm taller, buffer, have horns, and never say the word Smurf instead of the word I actually want to say. But the others never even noticed the difference. It's like being female prevented them from being able to give even the smallest fraction of a shit of who I was. At first, I was delighted at the success of my undercover mission, but then I began to wonder, what if going undercover in Buff Smurf Village wasn't my true mission? What if being undercover was just a cover? That's when I realized the truth. I was an undercover journalist, posing as an undercover officer, posing as a Buff Smurf in order to write the expose of the decade.
Wow, it's complicated.
I published my first-hand experience as an incisive article critiquing this Buff Smurfette effect and the harm it has done to the blue buff women everywhere. Anyway, I should probably go untie Buff Smurfette now and let her go home. My good deed is done. You wave goodbye to Dahlia, content in the knowledge that you've helped make the world a better place. And did that statue of Counselor Flodge just wink at you? You gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
So, Jeremy's getting laid and I am not. Everybody choose a song. Say your choice salad for cooking.
Photograph!
Wait, what?
Photograph!
By
Nickelback.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Uh-oh.
Player order decided based on which song you'd most like to listen to, but doing some haggy paggy.
You win!
How do I... Oh, you have to
I
choose.
do it.
You have to choose.
I do have to choose. Chip on and Biddles.
Alright. The evening of week 1.
Come on. You can do this.
I need to get my smarts back up or I'm not getting shit. So, I'm gonna go hiking in the woods again. You hike deep into the woods and find mysterious journal with the number 3 on half buried in the dirt. Inside is tons of information on local monsters and how to defeat them. It covers gnomes, psychics, time travelers, Illuminati-shaped
Damn.
demons. What
What?
a boring journal. Where's the drama? Where's
Is that
the
John
inner thoughts and
Winchester's?
insecurities about skull crushes? Whoever wrote this journal knew nothing about how journals work. You gained no fun from them. You certainly gained 2 smarts. Boring. Later, he made up with Calculaster so he could teach you to count in binary.
Oh no.
You're just getting to some of the more sensual numbers when... What is this? What is this? A box capable of self-locomotion. But what could be inside? What does it say? Not Counselor Flodge. Using basic logic, we can rule out a few obvious incorrect guesses. An elephant, tractor, or aircraft carrier would not fit inside a box of this size. You suggest the box might contain Counselor Flodge, the camp's self-proclaimed camouflage instructor. Ah, I see how you might make that mistake, Chipon. But the box clearly says, not Counselor Flodge, on it. Boxes do not have the mental capacity to tell lies. Thus, we must take it at its word. Perhaps it is...
Haha! Another false disguise courtesy of the D-Master himself.
The
The D is for
D-Master.
disguise. And I'm now required by law to say that.
Counselor Flodge, the one person I was certain could not be inside the box. How did you do it?
Easy. A true master of disguise blends into his surroundings. My surroundings were a cardboard box.
Your advice is as brilliant as it is simple, Counselor Flodge. Might I ask your opinion on another disguise-related issue?
Of course, Cal. I'm here to help. If I am even here at all.
The fucking
Excellent.
twinkle in his eye.
For the entirety of my synthetic life, I have attempted to blend in with the organics around me.
Uh-oh.
However, my attempts have consistently met with limited success. Do you have any tips for appearing more authentically alive?
Oh, that's easy. All you need is a big trench coat and
Oh,
some
no.
brooms for hands. Works every time.
I tried that. It did not work.
Did you try wearing a fedora to go with it?
No, I wore a trilby.
That's an even more organic hat, I must say. I'm stumped. Still, there must be something we could try.
Counselor Flodge may not know how to properly disguise a computer, but you've got this in a bag. You chime in. There's a theory that all humans are within 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. It's something possible. You just need to pass the Turing test. I'll be your tutor. I'm an old pro at being organic. Smarts?
Or creative. Or something. I don't know. That one's not smarts.
Not smarts. And smarts top. But like, my smarts isn't high, but I'm not sure. It could be high enough for the check.
Listen, unless you think that's fun, smarts is your highest.
I agree.
But Kevin Bacon. But smarts.
I know this is smarts. I just don't know if my smarts is high enough. No.
Oh! That's
I'm not
insane.
smart. Yes, the Turing test. Normally I am quite good at standardized tests, but this one continues to elude me. It is even harder than that CAPTCHA test, and that one requires knowing which images contain bridges.
A test? No sweat. Just do what I always do and disguise yourself as the answer key to the test.
Thank you, Counselor Flodge, but I am not sure that is physically possible. I am going to try studying with Chipon. I have never had a tutor before. You and Calculaster find a secluded part of the camp in which to study for the test. So, for question number 1, are you a robot? The right answer is yes, correct? Ooh boy, you're in for a long day. You spend the next several hours teaching Calculaster how to have loud opinions about classic cartoons, react badly to out-of-context tweets, and drunk text his ex. Goodness, I had no idea being a human was so uncomfortable and sad. I am no longer sure I want to be one. That's the spirit, you tell him. The most human thing of all is to not want to be one. Excellent, then I think I am ready. I will remember to bubble in the answers with my hands, and that question about my charging time is a trap. You take Calculaster, who is beeping and booping with excitement, down to the testing center to prove how wet his brain really is. You enter the test center and sit down. You're taking the test with him out of solidarity. But the expected test booklet doesn't come. Oh no, Japon. I just read the sign on the door. The Turing test is not being offered today. This is the pudding test. No. No sooner has Calculaster spoken than you are pelted with the deluge of banana pudding. It's not very educational. After all this careful preparation, I am devastated at my failure to take the Turing test. Also, it will take days to clean the pudding out of my gears.
Oh.
You're not much happier. Also, the pudding test.
Somehow.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine with losing the charm. Somehow proves that you're a robot. You lose 2 charm and a boldness. I suck.
Alright, creativity, and I've got charm. Let's see. So, this place is pretty charming. The camp dome. Or do I go for more creativity? Nah. Charm. Today, you're playing the most dangerous camp dome game of them all. Charm Wars. The rules are simple. You must gain charm by the end of the round, or you will die instantly. Biddles. You better earn some charm quick. Like, in the next 10 seconds, or you're gonna fucking die. Holy shit, earn some charm already. Oh, okay, thank God. You just earned 2 charm. Whew, that was way too close. Later, you happen upon Dahlia washing a car in the middle of camp. Why? How did she even get a car in the middle of camp? We took a bus. Ah, hello, Biddles. I can see on your face the question that is burning in your heart. What does washing a car have to do with working out? Not quite, but sure. That's as good of a place to start as any. Well, just because I'm on a camping retreat doesn't mean I can go soft. That's what my enemy would want from me. I must find alternate ways of maintaining my rippling abs. And I watched a documentary recently that taught me that the best workouts are often hidden in menial tasks, such as washing your car. Wax on, wax off, you know? Unfortunately, I didn't think the car washing is doing much for my muscles, or even for the car. I'm pretty sure it's dirtier than when I found it. That's probably because on closer inspection, Dahlia's washing the car with 50-pound weights. Presumably washcloths aren't heavy enough. Perhaps this isn't the proper workout for me. Everyone knows that the best workout adapts to each individual's body and what best exercises their muscles. I probably just need to find a different menial task that will give me a full body workout. Biddles, you seem like an expert in menial tasks. What sort of rote activity can I do to reach maximum power? Achieve the perfect balance of a checkbook.
That one's gotta be smarts.
Yeah. The more menial a task is, apparently, the more it will work you out. So if you must subject yourself to the most menial of all tasks, consciously blinking. Well, I'm dumb as shit, so...
So am I, apparently, because I can't charm a computer.
I don't know nothing about checkbooks, so... Oh.
Well, I feel like that was just a dead end for you.
I think it was. What are you talking about? What is this blinking thing? Wait, does she actually not know? You point out her eyelids and how they go up and down over her eyes every 10 seconds or so. Wow, I never noticed that before. Have I always been blinking? Why can't I stop? Fuck, I can't stop doing it. Now it's all I can think about. Make it stop. Dahlia goes into such a rage that she rips off her own eyelids and chucks them in your face, as horrifying as it sounds.
Damn.
There! Now I can exist in peace. Wait, no. Biddles, now you're blinking.
Oh no.
Oh no. Stop fucking reminding me of blinking. Yep. She rips off your eyelids too. Ouchie.
Yo, what the fuck's all this shouting over here? Can a guy take a midday beauty nap in peace?
No! Damien's doing it too! Is there no end to this madness?
What are you... Yeah, fuck! Let go of my eyelids! I use those to sleep and wear eyeshadow!
Dahlia rips off Damien's eyelids too, and then she runs off into a one-woman crusade to purge the world of blinking before she further loses her goddamn mind.
Look what you've done.
It takes a couple of days to convince her to stop stealing people's eyelids. By the time she's forgotten about the blinking thing and was just doing it out of habit.
Damn.
Still, you all need to get your eyelids surgically reattached, and that shit hurts. Also, your surgeon fucks up and reattaches yours horizontally so you blink like a crocodile. You try to convince Dahlia you're not a crocodile, but she doesn't believe you on account of your eyelids.
How unfortunate.
She uses you for crocodile-related exercises, and you lose 2 charm and 1
What does that
smart.
mean?
We death rolled.
Everybody choose a celebrity. Okay.
Peter Dinklage.
Danny DeVito.
This is tough. Which celebrity is most likely to secretly be a pro rock paper scissors player?
Okay, I'm gonna say Dinklage because he has Strat.
Dinklage
his
does
characters.
have strats.
So I think you should go first here.
Alright. So, we'll just assess that in the next episode. We'll just continue. Hopefully, I'm not dead as a crocodile.
Yeah. We like fiddles.